Hello, this is a message from your heart chakra. I'm reaching out to somebody who has experienced many relationships and you could be disappointed. You could feel that you are so enough of attracting those relationships where they don't last as long as you want them to be. So this message is meant to reach somebody who truly is fed up of feeling this way. You want your love life to be different, and right now angel number 44 is guiding you, and the keyword is believe. It's interesting that before I started meditating on this message, I was seeing numbers 44. So some of you find it hard to believe that you can attract this long lasting relationship because maybe of your age, maybe because of the tendency to have had those past relationships which didn't last long enough. So you could have many fears in your heart, and that's why I'm here to deliver this message for your highest good. I said fears. And look at this, guys. I'm so surprised to see this card. The darkest fears. You have been through so much. That's why you are meant to hear this message for your heart. Maybe some of you find it hard to trust people again, to let people in. And as soon as something goes wrong, not the way you plan it, you panic. You maybe think in your mind, maybe you cannot sleep. Also, I see somebody who finds it hard to sleep. Like you think in your mind, oh no, again, it's happening again. But here Spirit says, bring all that attention to your heart. Don't let those past experiences to define you. You are truly meant to believe. And I know how hard it is to believe if all the time you had relationships where you was being taught huge lessons. But Spirit says those darkest fears come not because relationship is bad. Like maybe some of you could be in a relationship and there are many tests. Only you would heal, but your mind, your fears telling you it's happening again. So you're truly meant to bring that attention to your heart. You are truly meant to open up your heart so wide. Your heart is meant to be so open, so you wouldn't let your fears to dictate your future, that you cannot have a long-lasting relationship. So this is what I'm picking up on someone's energy who has been healing for a while. And why I say you've been healing for a while, because we have numbers 9 and 6. 9 and 6 is mirroring each other. If you put a number here like this, we have number 6. So that's why I feel like the truth here is so important. Although you might think to yourself that you're not capable to have that long-lasting relationship, this comes only from your own head, from your fears. But your angels are telling you that you have healed a lot already. You only need to believe a little bit more. And give a chance instead of running away from the chance. I keep repeating this word, but running away from maybe a healthy connection. There will not be any relationship where everything will be easy, everything will be smooth, but You got this ability to notice, is this a healthy relationship? Is this where you both can communicate the truth? You are meant to manifest a relationship, a healthy partnership where you both are able to speak the truth, even when it's so painful, even when it's so difficult, but you give that space. You bring that space in between you and this person. You take some time off if it's needed, and then you come back feeling grounded, feeling calm, instead of rushing the conversations, because every relationship will have difficulties, but you are meant to learn to communicate any difficult feeling, any difficult thought. So if this other person is not like you will notice that. You will see that they are not ready to be on the same level as you. But here I see somebody who has been doing enough healing, but sometimes your mind, your subconscious mind is running so wild in you. So sometimes maybe it's hard for you to see whether it is your fears or is this really the reality of connection. So lots of truth, a sacred truth, which you receive through your higher self, but only when you detach from any inner conflict with yourself or any conflict with this other person. You detach, you give space, you stop trying to control. For example, some of you, you panic if this other person wants to give some time, like a few days maybe, to process, and only then come back and have this healthy conversation between you two. Like maybe some of you, you rush to have those conversations, but Spirit says, allow yourself to empty yourself, to have that space between your thoughts, between your feelings. Only then you feel ready to have a very important conversation. So a very healthy union starts with you, ends with you. If you can develop that with yourself, noticing your own energy, your own thoughts, your own feelings, then you bring this work into relationship with this other person. Believe and succeed again. So we have believe twice. Don't let this fearful mentality to control your feelings, to control how you want your future to be. You truly deserve, and you are truly manifesting. Some of you, you already manifested this healthy relationship. And because we have here master number 66, it says that you truly are tapping into your heart fully. I see the Lover's card. Number 6 in the tarot is the Lover's card. So more you focus on your own heart, more you bring that attention to your heart instead of your mind, instead of overthinking, instead of analyzing, instead of focusing what is going wrong. You bring that all that attention to your heart chakra. You meditate on your energy. So then you become stronger and stronger. So something is rushing into your life. This is what I pick up. Means someone. Again, we have open up. Number 4. So 444. I hear this from Spirit. There is divine protection. You are divinely guided to receive. Are you willing to receive? Are you open? Focus on bringing that loving awareness into your whole being. So your divine feminine is ready to receive. You only need to remind yourself that it doesn't matter that in the past the majority of your relationships were quite unhealthy, didn't last long. That doesn't mean that it's gonna happen again, because you're doing your inner healing. You are focusing on building that foundation, a strong, solid foundation when it comes to your emotional stability, knowing what you want from life, doing what you love, shining your brightest, believing in yourself. That comes first. And then you start to believe naturally that you are able to attract healthy, long-lasting relationship, friendships, whatever your heart desires. You are manifesting with your heart, and I'm seeing numbers 1111. You are in your energetic balance. Whenever you notice you are not, this is your focus. That must be your focus, to bring all that attention to your heart chakra, instead of focusing what is this other person thinking about this connection. If you are already in a relationship and you are struggling, because that's the only way you can sort it out, those misunderstandings. But if you're gonna rush into conversations with another person, if you're not fully grounded, stable in your own energy, then everything goes wrong. Everything is being heated, like a conflict again. So you need to let go of the fear of losing someone if there is like silence between you two for a day, for a few days. You might have that fear, a subconscious fear that things not gonna work out. But you are meant to fully open up in your heart chakra, so you can manifest, so you can have this stable, healthy, divine relationship, a divine union, where you both fully understand each other, where you both are always open to sort those misunderstandings out, to have those sincere, open conversations, even if it's so hard. I also pick up on someone's energy where maybe you've been working a lot on this issue, like you always used to struggle to be vulnerable, to have very open conversations. Instead, you would just end the connection, you would run, you would not share your feelings because you are so afraid to speak your truth. But now you're bringing that balance. You're coming back to the beauty of your divine feminine. You're being very still in your energy. So then you are so ready to share your truth, also to listen to your person's ideas, thoughts. You are also able to receive any, how can I say, let's say your person notices something unhealthy in your behavior, the way you act over and over again, and they tell you this. But now you are open to receive any critic which you know is the truth and you truly meant to improve yourself. Also, you can do that as well with your person, like if you notice that in this person's energy, something they have to work it out, like you both are a team, you both help each other grow. That is true love. Love is not just feelings, thinking that other person gonna read your mind. No, love equals a very open, a very vulnerable communication. Many people are afraid of that. And that's one of the main reasons why so many people fail in relationships. Because they run from those conversations. So many people, they just speak up only if everything so much is being built up in you, but before that you keep it up inside of you. So this is a chance for you to continue doing your inner healing with this person who you are meant to meet, who you're meant to build your future with. A healthy union, a divine union. So that was your reading. Thank you so much for being here. I send you all my love and thank you so much for all of your support. Bye-bye.